What's up guys, how you doing? It's Moz, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the MOGA Pocket Controller. Now, I actually bought this quite a while ago, and what it does, as you might have guessed, turns your smartphone or indeed tablet into a mobile gaming system. I know there's a few newer products from MOGA at the moment floating about, but let's take it back to the old school Pocket and into the review. Let's start off and talk design. If you've got large hands, you may struggle with this one. Unfortunately, it does look a little cheap, however it does not feel that way at all. Build quality is actually really solid, especially the buttons. Having a smartphone with a near enough 5-inch 1080p display and Snapdragon 800 processor attached to an external controller is actually quite an exciting prospect. Now, I knew what I was getting into when I bought the Pocket, aka it needed batteries. I just wish it didn't. Bit of advice, invest in some decent batteries and not the rubbish you get at Poundland. Yeah, I made that mistake. It'll have no problem at all fitting in the largest of smartphones into its cradle, as it stretches for almost 4 inches. Yes, there isn't a D-pad, but it's not the end of the world honestly, and it shouldn't be a deal breaker when considering its purchase. It's nice that they give you a cool little pouch to keep it safe too. As much as the L and R buttons are basic, I can't help but really like pushing them in. It's really quite satisfying. On the back you get this effective rubber material for grip, which works very well. A bit of a drawback has to be that you can only move the cradle back to a certain angle, and for me it's just a little too raised forward for my liking. Like I said before, you do get that decent little soft case in which to store your MOGA Pocket, which is nice, but you also get a couple of free games as well. Now, pairing the MOGA Pocket is really quite simple and doesn't take too long at all. Obviously you can use this with all sorts of emulators for the most part, that is if you actually own those games. Will this improve your gaming experience? Yes it will, and you will be surprised at just how much it does. I just wish all games were compatible with the MOGA Pocket. There's a decent selection but always room for more, and the MOGA App Store itself is quite poorly designed. It works really well with FPSs, RPGs, literally every game genre. I believe this is their first iteration of smartphone controller from MOGA, so I can forgive some of its drawbacks. Is it worth the money though? Honestly, for me, it's not. I just wish I'd gone for the MOGA Hero Power instead. It looks to be a similar design, being quite compact, but what makes it win for me is the fact that it has a battery inside and you can also charge your phone with it. Well, maybe I'll get that next time. I'll put a link down below if you want to go ahead and purchase a MOGA Pocket controller. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more from me, and I will talk to you in the next one. Cheers.
Oh, how are you, man?